What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Trucking and Transport. I'm gonna leave that wannabe on there for a little while longer. Anyway, just wanted to give everybody kind of an update on what they might be able to expect as far as the training tempo when you get into your TNT phase. Now, like I mentioned in an earlier video, things weren't necessarily working out all that well with my first trainer. So I got a second trainer, and I am good to go with that. So anyway, as far as your training tempo, at least what I've been seeing, not a whole lot of sitting around. So within the last 2 weeks, I've gone to from Denver, Kansas City to Indiana to Pennsylvania to Missouri to Arkansas back to Missouri, then Missouri to Boston, well, Boston area. Anyway, Boston to basically LA, and then LA, we stopped in Denver on the way to Wisconsin. So it's been pretty much non-stop. I don't think that I've really sat any more than one day, and that was when my first trainer's truck was in the shop. As far as drive time and everything goes, pretty much been keeping them drive hours at 10, 11 hours a day with a 30-minute break. So that truck is constantly moving. Man, I've seen some tight docks to get into. Like I said, my backing skills aren't totally on point yet. I can mess with them cones on the training pad, but when it comes to getting in between trucks, I'm still at the infant stages of that. We were just at a dock in LA where you had to back in off the street, stop traffic, do all that kind of stuff. And my trainer went ahead and knocked that one out because that was extremely tight. You know what? I did miss another stop in there somewhere. I think we stopped in, I stopped in Indiana, if I didn't mention that earlier. So anyway, been all over the place. So getting to see a lot of the country. Now, if you're in the, if you're thinking about coming to Prime, this phase here, the TNT phase, which is basically where you're out with a trainer, that lasts for a minimum of 30,000 miles. While I say a minimum of 30,000 miles, it can last longer than that. I'm not necessarily just trying to bang out the miles, get out on my own. I want to make sure I know what the hell I'm doing before I get on my own. So I may do 40,000 miles, 50,000 miles. It's not really a financial decision to me. I mean, right now in the training phase, you're going to be making $700 a week. Not a lot of money, but it's still at least consistent income coming in. If you decide to stay on your trainer's truck, I think it moves up to $1,000 a week if you decide to continue your training. And I almost think that they would rather you continue your training. At least that's kind of what my dispatcher was saying. So me and my trainer pulled into Denver last night. If any of you guys have saw the news, there was a semi truck that was coming down the steep grade that we just came through. I think he lost his brakes, went and ran into traffic. It was like I think 3 other semis were in the accident, and like 20 something cars, 4 people at least at this point got killed. That grade, if you happen to be coming through Colorado, coming down I-70, do not play with that grade. I mean, we actually cooled off it wasn't necessary, but we actually pulled over once we got off that hill to make sure our brakes were good to go. So did have time to chill out at my house overnight. So that was a good time. Right now it's 9:32 in the morning. We're gonna pull out of here at 11 o'clock on our way to Wisconsin. That should be at the most a 15-hour drive. Our appointment is tomorrow at 7 o'clock, so that should leave us at least 5 hours of room in there. Anyway, I do want to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transport Wannabe. If you're into that barbecue and cooking lifestyle, help a brother get up to 29,000. You know what? I might be at 29,000. Anyway, go take a look at that channel. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put a link to that channel in the description on this video, but if you just go up there, type in No Hippie Barbecue and Cooking, that channel come up. We would appreciate your patronage over there. Anyway, gonna wrap up a few things around here and hit the road. I'll check you out later.